Hey, chat. Happy Friday. Oh no, I lost my mouse cursor. Found it. Happy Friday, chat. How's everybody doing? Doing well, I hope? I'm doing alright. Just here for some chill Friday vibes today. We're going to be playing a game we have not actually played on stream before, but one that I have played plenty before. Just want to do some Mario Kart. Yep. Here for some just hangout vibes playing Mario Kart tonight. Because that's what I felt like doing. That's all there is to it. Well, that and, sorry, there's... it was beneficial that it happened to coincide with the fact that I do not currently have high confidence in my ability to stream consistently. We will see whether or not it holds up or not. Honestly, I think the bandwidth's not a problem. It's just intermittent connectivity. It just drops out for random durations of time, like 5 seconds, and then comes back. Like that never happened. Which means that we have a shit ton of VODs generated, which does irk me. I've done everything I can on my end so far to try to diagnose. I think the problem is actually either the modem or upstream. Because Xfinity does have scheduled maintenance notice, so I don't know if that's related or not. Either way, it's annoying. So I actually have taken the step of already getting a new modem shipped. In fact, it just got here. Not in time for me to put it in before stream. But so hopefully we'll stop with the, honestly, I'm just hoping swapping out the modem just fixes it, because that one's probably actually going to connect to a different gateway anyways. And so it maybe just resolves the issue, even if it is above upstream of me. Possibly, who knows? But because of all of that, chat, I wanted to kind of play a game that I didn't mind throwing away the VOD. Hopefully we don't have to, but I mean, I would appreciate not making another 9 VOD stream. So, yeah. Anyways, that's what we're here for. We're here for some game. Let's jump over to the game. Which game screen do we want? Which one do we want, chat? I don't remember where the vital information is in this game. I mean, most of it's just like center screen, right? Like stuff like the Kart and stuff. Top left, some status. I mean, it's not a big deal either way. I do like having chat on screen. Let's start out like this. We'll see. This is my preferred layout if I can do game ultra wide, but you know, we don't always get to do that. Yeah, we're just here for some Mario Kart chat. I should have gotten this queued up while we were chatting. That's my bad. Totally my bad. I'm not used to playing this type of a game. What do I want to be? I want to be a Yoshi. Be dark blue. Navy. Just kind of do some casual. Hey, look, our race is already ready. Make sure that the stuff's all coming through for you guys. That audio is coming through. My audio is coming through. Yes, good. Darn, we didn't win the roll. That's all right. This actually needs to be on this style. Might be a little bit rough. We've never streamed this before, chat, but like I said, chill Friday vibes. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that a game like this will offer me a little more opportunity to focus context outside of just the game. Get some chatters in tonight, you know? Shoot the shit a little. Gab the jaw. No, waggle the. What is that saying? Also, this is definitely too quiet. Pretty sure. Oops. I guess I'm not be fast enough for that. I was mute. A chin waggle? Something to do with a chin waggle. I think it has something to do with turkeys, though. At least in my mind, it does. Or maybe it's just for, in reference to how old people sometimes have the old waddle. Waddle. Is it? No, it's not waddle. Don't mind me, chat. I won't actually stop now. Blue shells. We're still too quiet. We'll adjust it between the races. That was not deliberate. I'll take it. Have that, friend. I have played Mario Kart since I was a young lad, chat. I actually didn't have an SNES, so I didn't play much of the original. But 64, I played a ton of Mario Kart 64. That was my jam. Like after high school, every day for like a year or whatever. With some friends, just shooting the shit, you know? Slow. I've played a decent amount of 8. Enough to be a little dangerous. Okay, what does this volume put us at? I didn't look. I kind of just presumed. I thought I'd read it wasn't just a Nintendo feature that you can't really turn off music. Although I guess we just get by without game sounds entirely. We could listen to our own. If you don't want to hear all the impacts and the... Oh, there's a lot of fun in that, though. Yeah, I'm okay with their jams. As long as they keep them coming. Chat. Friday. Anything interesting happened today? I edited our fight with the Master Grimm. It was challenging to edit, let me tell you. Not sure I am satisfied with the decision I made. I am making a decision of actually making it a 2-part. It'll be 2 shorts that are actually 3 minutes long each. Which is a little scary. Long shorts don't usually do well, and I've never tried a 2-parter, so... But I tried editing it down to 3, and I wasn't happy with what I had. Like, trying to retain all of it in 3 minutes just didn't feel doable. Like, I had to cut out a lot of the narrative, and at that point, I just figured, you know what? Let's just try. See if it seems like a lot of people do kind of like the skill demo content. You know, like the actual fight, and not just the bits and story bobs. And that was a really good fight. Like, it was a really good fight. I think it actually might be one of my best fights. If not, like, the best fight I've ever done. In a large part, it has to do with the context surrounding it, right? Like, I was getting close to a clear run, but, like, I wasn't definitely far from a clear run, necessarily. And we just had left all of, like, our shade outside, so it was, like, uber important that was the moment we clear, you know? all those things combined together, at least the intensity from my perspective was pretty much there. One for you. No! Oh! All gone. I don't think anybody took one of those red shells. That's sad. Either way, I'm kind of excited to see how it does. And actually, it'll probably be coming up pretty soon because I don't think I have a lot more content queued up to go before it. So if you missed our fight with Master Grim and you would like to watch it, check the YouTube. Next couple days. Probably. Oh, we're 8? Fuck me, I did not realize. I was so busy just shooting the shit with you guys. I did not... We were that far back? Let's fix that. I do not like taking last. Nor do I usually. This is rando. But no, I just focus on the fight, talking about it. It's a good fight. I'm glad that that one got captured. You know, there's those moments in gaming, your gaming career, as it were. I mean, it's not career for most of us, but you wish you had, like, nowadays the tech, you can have them recorded forever to go back and play them. Oh, there's a couple moments I wish I could go back. I have a fight in my memory, at least, in Final Fantasy VIII, my final battle, that was just epic. I remember it as like the most epic battle that ever was, and I mean, it probably wasn't that way because I was a lot younger then, if I'm honest. So I wasn't definitely not as good at gaming. And I think part of what made that fight really cool was the fact that like I double triggered Phoenix down or more, or the Phoenix res. So I remember in 8, the summons were a little odd that you could odds. I don't know, the summons felt a little weird in that one. I don't remember them that well actually, how the system worked. But I do remember that Phoenix could auto cast. Phoenix down could res, was it one or all your party, with a rare chance after you had like obtained something or other. And I needed it to beat that final boss. I would love to be able to just go back and rewatch that sort of stuff, you know? And it's cool that that Master Grim fight will be one that I personally get to have. Damn it, I was hoping it would regenerate fast enough. It's bad. I should have gone for the single. The question mark blocks, chat. They're huge. They're very big. Very big. Very, very big. Especially in the last lap, right? I mean, because part of the charm of this game is the chaos, and you have to like kind of accept the chaos, otherwise it'll drive you mad. Enrage with some of the results that you'll get. But they amp the chaos up, right? Over the course of the match. You don't get blue shells in the first lap, right? You don't get them in the third lap, in the second sometimes. Hi, Jungle. Likewise, lightning and stuff like that. So later in the match, especially, it's very important to hit those question mark blocks just to keep you at parity realistically with the items that you're. Like if you're in first, you want to hopefully get a green shell to block. If you're in last, you're praying for a bullet bill to catch you the hell up because that's what you need at that moment. Lightning bolts, I don't actually care for, like ever. As the recipient, as the user, just as a mechanic, maybe they have a bigger function than I expect in keeping like parity in the race, keeping everybody kind of tensely grouped, but so I would feel better about them if they didn't make you drop your item. Like, cause like you're forming your game plan a lot of times around that item, right? Like it feels so bad to have that. What the? I know what happened. It's just not common. I definitely can't use markers in the stream. What do I do that? I guess I'll have to get a foot pedal for racing streams. Have that. Yeah. Wee-hee. I also enjoy playing as Mario. Not again. Can I hug the inside right here? Yes, I can. Second. Uh-oh. What's that for us, though? Yeah, might as well. Come on! Hit it! Hell yeah! That wasn't the last round. I thought that was the last round. That felt a lot different. I do that every once in a while. Okay, I do it on chill Fridays. Well, chill times. Lose track where I am in the race. Kind of goes to track with losing track of time in general. If you know what I mean, chat. But let's hang on to this first if we can. Thank you for taking that banana peel in time for me to at least get this. Yes! I'd like to believe that that bomb is what took out that red shell. Let's go! That was a good race. We'll sell for markers after races. Ooh, I do enjoy me a Thwomp Ruins, chat. It's a lot of fun. IMO. IMHO. I mean, so far the network's holding up. No drop primes. One continuous session. So that's good. That is good. It is good. Oh, never lucky. Oh, I missed him. I really wanted to get funky with it. he got me with the banana peel and I missed. That's bad. The single green shell, honestly, not great. It's not where it's at. Like, it's not going to protect you most likely. 2/3, right? Assuming probability even works that way. And at this stage, you're like not looking to like hang onto it for the perfect shot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't get the 2 for... That's bad. Rude. Honestly, I want to hold on to this for defensive purposes for the moment. I'll get in tight, get rid of that. Get the 2 for... That'll work. Let's hang on to one of these at least. Mushrooms for this final lap curve. We'll take it. We'll take it. Not Seuss is doing pretty well though. This is Cupcake Chat because we bought the premium version of the game on Cupcake's account, but I'm the only one that actually plays. At this point, my score, and like if I were to start over, I'm stuck. First of all, I don't have all the extra races if on my own account, and we dropped me back down to the boring leagues. That'd be no fun for anybody. Because if I'm not mistaken, and it's entirely possible, but I could be, I think you get more 50 and 100 cc's earlier in the lower rankings, lower levels. Fun Mario Kart. Yeah, it's amazing. I love Mario Kart. It's great. Happy Friday. My week was pretty good. How was yours, Jillibird? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a pleasant and productive week. If productive was what you were aiming for, and if you want to be lazy, then good for you. It was a vacation, especially, you know what I'm saying? Don't be productive on vacations. Long, yeah. Well then, hooray that it's over, right? It's the freaking weekend. I just felt like chilling with some good old Mario Kart. Also, I don't think maybe it was a problem in the last stream you were here. I'm trying to remember. We had network issues. I wasn't feeling confident in the network, so I decided, you know what, let's just do some Mario Kart. Oh, I missed. I got Funky Kong accidentally. Mario Kart, though, is just, it's the perfect, like, brainless activity. You're never too invested in any one race, generally, but each one in and of itself is entertaining and exciting. These little tiny dopamine hits that just never stop. I haven't conclusively got the network issue figured out, unfortunately. I think it is... Oh, that was bad. I think it's either the modem or above, upstream. Like, it's... So I've already actually ordered a replacement modem. I was due for an upgrade anyways. right? But so if that was the problem, then it should hopefully be resolved starting tomorrow. This is actually the last day that'll be on the old modem. It just got here. Or it maybe is with the ISP. I'm not sure. I don't think it's on Twitch's end. I think it was. I should have gotten maybe out there. That was bad. There was a shortcut I could have taken and I declined. Modem. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't think it's on Twitch's end. I mean, I changed the Twitch server and VPN server entirely, and I had the exact same issue replicate itself the following stream. So we narrowed it down further, and then I actually noticed. I think that it was happening for the first time when I was playing on Mario Kart. Actually, after stream Wednesday, yeah, I was having a disconnect issue. It felt similar enough. So I don't know. I actually just completely reset the modem just to, you know, YOLO it, because why not? And maybe that actually fixed it. Because we've been going good for a half hour, although that wasn't uncommon on either of those other 2 days either. We went like, it was weird. We had like one session that went for like an hour and a half stretch without a single drop packet, and then it just like fell over, and then 10 minutes later it falls over again. Like it's like not consistent, but like it was completely good in the interval in between, right? It's just stupid. I thought originally that the issue was because when I reinstalled Windows, or I didn't reinstall, I upgraded Windows to 11 over the weekend, and it switched over to my mesh, or no, from my mesh to the base station. Like Windows just changed the setting back. Because it had remembered the other Wi-Fi, obviously. And I thought that was it, but it wasn't. So that was very disappointing when you know, that the moment when you're like, oh, that explains everything. Of course, that this is going to make everything better. I fixed the problem. It's great. And then problem persists. Damn. That's bad. Also. I'm trying to remember. I don't think... Gilbert, I don't think you were here for it. But you would probably actually like to watch. So I'll let you know the... We did end up fighting the Troop Master Grimm Wednesday, I want to say. It was actually a really good fight. It will become a short probably in the next couple days. I mean, it is a short already. I just haven't published it. Don't know what I'm gonna schedule it for. It's a little experimental. Like it is actually an amazing fight, such that I tried to fit it in 3 minutes and was not happy with the results. And so we're actually making a two-parter, just like uncut, because basically the fight is the whole bit is 6 minutes in its totality, which fits into two quite cleanly. So we'll see how well that gets received. It does seem that there is actually a component of people that really want to watch like actual high-intensity gameplay footage. They're not the biggest component, but they are a component. So maybe they'll get it off the ground. But either way, actually, it was another. I don't want to spoil anything really about it, but I will say it is one of the more memorable fights of my gaming life. So hopefully it is enjoyable to watch. It was a really good fight. Like, I love that the fight was amazing. I should have been shooting these red shells. I'm bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I threw. I was just like happy to like have a defensive item, but if you're in second, my opinion is generally throw your red shells at first. Doesn't matter how far they are. It is a challenging fight. Very fast paced. And sorry, I decided a thing that I don't want to say because I decided it'd probably be a spoiler, so I'm not going to. A lot of fun though, yeah. It is great. I love that. I do, so I get the impression that you can have an optional bout 2 with him. I'm gonna have to figure out a clever way of, there's like a little tiny pieces of information that I want to know the answers to without knowing too much more beyond that, if you know what I mean. So I get the impression that like there's alternate endings to the game, is my presumption based on just I don't know. It's the feeling I get. Is like it's just like, and is it at least clear when you know you're going to end it? Or no, you actually made a comment the other day that you didn't know you were about to end it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know for sure what it... I get the feeling that maybe Grimmaster Troop is one of those endings. I'm not sure. Just because I encountered his crony, and that encounter gave me the impression that there's an either-or choice. Oh, you can still go back into the game? That's good. There are some games where it's like, nope, you're done. You didn't know that was actually, you can't actually, if you want to load it, load new. And usually those games actually have a really good purpose for why it's that way, which I actually kind of figured this would be the type of game that would have it. Like, basically, there would be a very good purpose for why it would want to do that. But I'm just getting the feeling it out. Either way, that was I would like to fight version 2 of him. That was a lot of fun fighting version 1. I made it a lot more intense than it needed to be. We'll say that. That's going to be my... Yeah! Let's go! You're looking for a new game. You're looking for a specific type, or like a genre? There's so many great games, right? That's the nice thing about. I like the music. You want to get away from platforms. Well, obviously, right now I'm a fan of Elden Ring, which you'll get the chance to at least get a taste for if you keep ducking in on those streams. If that's the type of thing that you're like, that one I do think actually kind of probably pairs well with Hollow Knight, like that type of a vibe, because they share a common mentality, sort of. Although I shouldn't actually. I do know Elden Ring is actually fairly demanding hardware-wise. I should be careful before I just go recommend those demanding titles. Oh, you know what? Tell you what. Do you have a PlayStation 5 per chance? No. Okay. Or is that one out for PC yet, actually? I think actually it might. God of War, well, both Ragnarok and its immediate predecessor, not like, you know, old school PlayStation 2 version. Highly recommend. One of my favorite games of all time. Highly recommend. And it has like, it doesn't have that exact same like vibe I was just describing the way Elden Ring shares with like a Hollow Knight, but like it kind of fills a same itch for me. The combat in it is very satisfying, and the story is equally beautiful. So if God of War is out on the PC, and I feel like it might be, at least the newer, the older of the two rather. Don't quote me on that though. I'm gonna feel awful if it's not. In case it's not, what other suggestions would I have? Yeah, I think I remember seeing it on Steam too. Well, that one's a platformer, so I don't want to give you that one. Oh my! It left me with my red shells? I mean, I'll take it. Wee! Don't mind me. Totally just jacked first from that person. They must be pissed. Sorry. Feel a little bad. I've been that person with specifically when it starts with the blue shell and into red shells. It is so tilting because like that blue shell just heat seeked you out of nowhere, right? It's like you couldn't do anything about that. Oh, hello, Sophia. Hello. Let's see. I mean, I can just start rattling off games that I love, if that's what we want. I try to think. If you like, the problem is like I don't know what platforms they're all available on, but The Last of Us, if you've ever played, definitely a very different vibe from the games we've already discussed, but one of my favorite games of all time. Both it and I did appreciate the sequel. A lot of people I think gave it a rough go, but I thought it was good. Yeah, The Last of Us actually has a brand new series out on Netflix now, I think, too. But that one, it's more stealth based. Yeah, it's basically zombies. They're like they couch them as like funguses, but yeah, they're zombies. Let's see. Sophia, you just got here. Where are you? Alright. She's indecisive at the moment. And she's back. Sophia, you can't play this game while I'm playing, though, baby. I don't know if she's actually visible on the frame at the moment, but she's just curled up into my lap. Yeah, you can see her head a little bit. She's like, why am I not getting any scritches right now? I want to get both of them. Don't do zombies. Okay. So no zombies. I can work with this. Let's see. All right. This. It has a weird place in my heart, so it's like why I have a tough time giving a recommendation. I truly am grateful for my experience playing Nier Automata. Or Nier Automata, depending on how you want to pronounce that. It's a JRPG. Oh, it's not JRPG exactly. No! Oh, this is not great. Everything bad just happened here. I guess actually, it wouldn't even be like, it would actually probably be pretty favorable with as far as like combat is concerned in relation to a game like Hollow Knight. I feel I got bored with the combat midway through a little bit. Wow. I stopped paying attention to that game halfway through. I got bored with the combat for a little while in it, I guess. And so like my passion for the game kind of tapered off, and then it came back again. So that's why I hesitate in giving the recommendation, but I do think Nier Automata, or Nier, yeah, I don't know. Look up Nier, you'll see it. It was a really good game. But it was one that, like, I really feel like you have to kind of, like, see through to the end to get the full value out of. Death Stranding, I actually enjoyed a fair bit. Why did I get bored? I think, to be fair, it may have been maybe even less to do with the game and more to do with other things in my life at that point in time. It's like it didn't kind of click with me as well, and I didn't find any kind of like mechanic that was like truly interesting for a little while there. Like that was, it felt a little too shallow is for a little while, at least. But I also, that may have just been me not looking deep enough, to be honest. If that makes it, like, yeah, like, you can play a game with just basic attack for a pretty long time. If you don't bother looking at all the specials and stuff. Yeah, get that burst of speed. All right, now here's, is it lined up well for the timing? No, it's not. It's not. Well, they ruined everything anyways. I was looking at this clock count, whether or not I was going to be able to ramp off of it or not. I think it basically depends on what speed the race is, what the engine size is, whether or not the hand's going to be lined up well or not. Maybe it's just pure energy, I don't know. Sorry, not sorry. Boink. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I'm going for it. Yeah, Bounty! No, so close. Let's see, what other great games? I did enjoy Horizon a fair bit. Horizon Forbidden West. No zombies. Wow, how many? There's a lot of games that have zombies, isn't there? By no zombies, are we avoiding like the horror genre in general? Like Dead Space would probably be out too. I actually need to get back to Dead Space. I haven't finished the playthrough. I got distracted. Well, I dropped a lot of things when I started prepping for stream. That was one of them. It's like, it's October. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do a horror game for October. Got like 4 hours in. Okay. Got it. Well, it's that one's kind of a platformer, but if you have it, I do enjoy. I mean, that's PlayStation exclusive. What am I thinking about? I was thinking about Sackboy. just because it's a lot of fun. It's like I like having those fun chill vibe type of games, you know, that you can keep to weave into the mix, and that's like a perfect one of those in my book. But let's see. I just had one. I just lost it. Crap. I need to open up my. Actually, I have been. I don't know why I didn't recommend this one first, just because it's something I wouldn't play on stream, just because. That makes me a little nervous. But I actually love the game. Cyberpunk 2077 is, if you're into a shooter, is a fantastic game. Especially now that they've come back and given it a lot more love over the intervening years. You know, like how gaming companies do nowadays. Everything, day zero bugs, patches, and no content, blah blah blah. Now that they came back and gave it a lot more content and stuff, oh, it's a great game. I love it. It's massive. Like I'm 100 hours in and I don't know how much. I've got a lot to go. So that's a good solid rec. I changed my mind. I was going to go for that shortcut there, but I miss it every damn time. Oh, no. That one, too. I have a high failure rate on that. I like it. I like the idea of it. I'm bad at completing it successfully. No! I needed that boost! So I don't like the lightning mechanic, man. It's a spoiler. Why you take my boost from me? I was doing good stuff. I probably actually should have gone for it here because I'm pretty far behind. Balls. Well, we are pulling up the rear in this one, then. Oh, this will help, actually. Hee hee! Just steal a couple places, why not? Right? I mean, if we want to start going back further, we can always hit all the... We can hit all the Final Fantasies. Have you ever played the Final Fantasy series, Jailbird? That's a great one. Wait. No. Damn. Please don't let me win. Not this time. Don't let me be the winning vote. I want Hyrule Castle. Oops. Oops. Final Fantasy VII is still one of my favorite games of all time. I have not played the remake of it at all, to be clear. Like, the original is... I have it on my list to go back and play Final Fantasy VII's remake, obviously. I was originally, like, kind of waiting until, like, they were further into making the sequels, but it's, you know how time moves. There are so many. That is true. Although they are not all created equal. This is also true. So you can rely on friends and forums to help pick which maybe are the best of them to focus on at least first. I actually haven't even played all of them. I actually have not gotten around to playing 9. I missed out on it in the high school years when it came out. or maybe it was just early college actually, and never got around to it. Because you're right, there's so many. I haven't even gotten the. I've purchased, but not yet. It is on the stream's to-do list to play our newest 16. In general, the Square Enix does good work, really. That's not. Let's see, what other... And apparently, I was hoping for a little bit better multifunctionality from my brain. And yet, I'm struggling to think of my favorite games right now. How embarrassing is that? Either way, it's going to be... What I'll do is I'm going to take a short break after this one. And I will use that time to actually think of some of my favorite games. I'm still getting used to very much the multi-mode functionality of streaming, you know? The multitasking. Because if I'm honest, like, that was never my strongest suit in the first place. Like, I can focus really intently on a thing. But splitting my attention and not dropping it anywhere. No. Which I suppose is true for everybody, right? Like, I mean, let's say we have a 2-track brain, but it's like a fast track, slow track. You can do only one thing in the slow track at a time, which is like in the cognitive, like higher order thought. Yeah. I don't want to expound too deeply on those thoughts today. Wax philosophically. I can and will, Drillabird. Someday. Just not today. You can get me going on some rambling philosophy. Yeah, I'm actually kind of hoping basically kind of the same way that I got better at Hollow Knight, right? Like that's actually kind of just like my default approach to getting good at a thing is just to like bash my head into it repeatedly, get quick iteration. If I can, quick iteration. Submerge yourself in the problem, force yourself to contend. And like that's why the Coliseum, right? It's like the Coliseum was the most high intensity aspect that I could find in the game, and just like I just sat in there clearly undergeared for 4 hours and came out the other side like a stronger gamer, right? I'm hoping that I can do that with streaming. Split my attention better, just because I have to, right? Do it enough, long enough, you'll get better at it. If you do anything long enough, you will get better at it. I shit you not. Sweeping the floor. You can get good at it. You can be bad. In fact, most people are bad at sweeping the floor. Most people I have watched sweep the floor are very bad at it. But you can actually get good at it. It is actually a skill, just like most other things. So, I've heard that suggestion, and I think it's probably likely to happen. We'll see after where we finish our current content. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Give me like 5 minutes. Park you with some music. Listen to the side quest playlist, hopefully. Please, Pretzel. I'd like to keep the playlist going while I'm gone. All right, be back in a few. And we are back. And still playing our playlists. That's nice. Just wanted to double check on. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok, at least for sure, is on Steam. So that's nice. I do not have to feel bad about that recommendation. So many great games out there. Yeah, it's like, I don't know about you, chat. I have a tough time like picking like a favorite movie. Or like even a favorite game sometimes. Like, they're different. You know? But God of War is definitely very close to. It's in my top 5 for sure. Highly recommend. Swap back over. I also have another recommendation for you, Delivered, but I want to wait to see you in chat again before I. Is it not? Oh, I took it off of the scene? Or the box? Huh. I just didn't realize, I forgot that I reorganized some stuff on my Stream Deck, chat. Don't mind me. Excuse me. Good. Stay hydrated. Very, very good. Stay hydrated. I did not get water, unfortunately. I got coffee. So, I'm not staying hydrated. But we'll work on it later. So, Jailbird 1, I did confirm. So I don't have to feel bad that God of War is indeed available. I mean, it's worldwide, it's fine. Available on the Steam. Very good game. I do like it a lot. Another game that I kind of think, like, so like God of War, if you want to go like mythical fantasy, if you want to like not go the mythical fantasy route, but want to like, it's like the other half of the coin, in my opinion. Ghost of Tsushima, also available on Steam. Like they're definitely different games. It's just like the itch that they hit for me is close, so that's why I relate them like that, the same coin sort of thing. But also available on Steam, Ghost of Tsushima, very beautiful game. That one's going to give you, so it has some pretty intense combat scenes, but it also has a very big exploration vibe to it. Like it's got this just wide expansion of just picturesque countryside. Like, I mean, I'm sure that place never existed in time, to be honest, because it's impractical. But it was very, very satisfying to immerse myself in that world, and the story was quite compelling. So that is another solid rec for you. I mean, yes, I got so lazy about that boost. Why am I so bad? Boop. I like the leaves. They're just fun. I don't even think they're actually necessarily more efficient. They're just more fun. Let's cloud it. Badly. Alright, fine. I also enjoy exploring. Same vein, if you like exploring, but very different type of game. Have you done any of the Fallouts? Or really anything Bethesda, I guess? You could go the Skyrim route too. Skyrim and Fallout 4 are both truly amazing titles, for sure. I'd recommend those. Did they recently do like a remaster of Skyrim? I feel like a lot of people started replaying it recently. Or maybe they're in preparation for the... Definitely... So those will trigger your same exploration itch. The worlds created in Skyrim and... That was just... Why did I do this? It's fine. The worlds created in Skyrim and Fallout feel pretty dense to me, is how I would describe the word. Like, if you were to like try to map them out square footage wide, you know, they maybe aren't even the biggest maps per se, although they're maybe are. But like their density is pretty solid, is pretty dense compared to a game like I feel like definitely Breath of the Wild, but to a certain extent also like Ghost of Tsushima, a little bit more expansive, open, but there's like more like open stretches of countryside, small little pockets of points of interest. And to be fair, I actually think Elden Ring is that same way. Elden Ring fits that same description in my book of being a little bit more spread out. But although it does have layers, so that kind of messes with how I perceive density. But I think you get the gist. There's a lot of dungeons in Elden Ring as well that kind of help to add to the density that don't exist in Ghost of Tsushima or like Breath of the Wild. Oh, Breath of the Wild has shrines, I guess. Don't mind me. It's a chill Friday vibe. I'm not going to think too hard. Or I will if you let me, and I'm trying really hard not to. But it looks like the stream's held up so far. Only a few drop frames, 124. Yeah, I would consider Elden Ring to be open world. It's interesting in that it's like actually, I guess it feels kind of segmented, right? But I guess most open worlds have some kind of... Oh, I just realized we're playing Baby Park. I hate Baby Park. I hate Baby Park, chat. It's just all right turns and chaos. Well, good news is it's usually over with pretty quickly. No, what? I think somebody bonked me or something. I was not pointing the way I wanted to be. Well, good news is we're like last, so we sure bound to get a good item here, right? Or second to last. Oh, I was hoping it would hold out just a half a second longer. Nope. It's also really hard to keep track of where you are in Baby Park. Like in like the number of laps. I thought we finished last round. Don't vote for Baby Park, chat. Don't do it for me. Such a bad course. Tokyo, sure. So is our platformers your historical preference, Jailbird? Yeah, delve deep into that field, which like, have you done Ori? Have you played Ori in the Blind Forest? That one was. That's all you've played. Okay. Well, then great. What better time to try and there's this is the golden age of gaming. We are entering into it. Well, sort of. It's kind of bifurcating. It's weird. Like there's this mobile gaming trend, right? But like the mobile gaming trend extends further into like just like the loot box mentality, I think, right? You came for baby. Stay for the baby parquet. Well, very good. You'll be well off if you want more of it. Welcome to the stream, Ray. Did I DC? No? Glad to have you. It's just 7 laps going right turns. I actually need to be careful what I say. There's probably a very large contingent of people out there that if I phrase this, will make a comparison to a very popular sport. It's just the damn chaos of it, right? Like they're so densely packed in. It's just in general, I would say I'm not a fan of kingmaker mechanics, and Baby Park just feels like it puts all that on steroids. You. I can't pause, really. That sucks. Be faster, be faster. Bye, bot. Sorry, chat. Unfortunately, I know Cupcake is not available, so we don't have any other mods available at the moment. Yeah, they gave me the pity 12th. They finished it prematurely. That's alright. We weren't doing that great on that race anyways. Anyhow. You know, I've been getting a lot less of those than I used to. I feel. Wonder where that is. Oh, maybe I did put on a... I like Cottonmire Desert. I think I turned on the setting that, like, you have to have phone verification for a Twitch account before you can chat if your account is, like, less than a month old or something like that. Like, I basically, it was some setting I figured, like, hopefully this won't hit anybody that actually wants to talk, but we'll hopefully get a lot of these, what I presume are bots. Yeah, I should probably look, I mean, for all I know, the bot I have right now, even StreamerBot might have some kind of settings for that. I just forget to check. I honestly, what happens is, I mean, I do forget to check because I get fixated on other things until it's like a present and pressing issue, and then it's like, oh well, damn, I didn't ever get around to doing that, did I? The and does have the pressing to a variable definition, right? The example that's coming to my mind at the moment is so the captions, the captions that I make for my shorts, I've put at the very bottom of the video in expectation that that would be the best place for them, before I realized that YouTube actually doesn't let you remove there's a text overlay that covers the captions permanently, basically, and you can't actually get rid of it as the viewer. So I realized I should move them, but I didn't move them until somebody it was always I'll do that next week kind of thing, until a viewer actually mentioned it. It's crap. If the people are actually going to point it out, then probably get off my lazy ass and do something about it. And I mean, they're in a better place now. I think they look better, you're better off for doing it. It's just wasn't a priority until then. Yo, I punted that really hard. Good thing we have one more lap to make up our distance. We are falling behind. I like this race in general. It's not my favorite Rainbow Road, though. Jerks! Stealing my damn mushrooms! I needed those. I'm in 8th. Steal from 1st. Yes, actually, the channel is doing very well as of the last week. Just recently, it's taken a very sharp upward trend. That'll help. I had a short where I'm sure you maybe even seen it, Joeberg, and I've seen some of them. The start of the Centipede phase or whatever, and the Trial of the Fools. The first time I saw it, I made this face. That short got 100K views, and with it, dragged most of the rest of the content up a notch. So they were getting 400-ish views. Now they're getting 1.5 to 2.5-ish. It feels like there's actually a sort of almost tier system, or I don't know. I kind of almost envision it like a network of tributaries, right? And you get washed from a small tributary into a larger stream or river, but either way, hopefully it's been really nice and really positive, because I was thinking it was just going to be a single spike, right? Because we had one video before that spiked at 17K views on its own, but it didn't have a substantial impact to the channel. This one we've actually held at about 30K views per day for the last 5 or 6. So, and not just that video has started tapering off and it's still holding, so that's what's encouraging. It feels like I have moved the boulder the slightest bit, so we keep pushing. Why are these races somebody's got a network issue? Thank you, I appreciate it. I very much appreciate the encouragement. By the way, Jillibird, I saw some of you have you have one or two clips or highlights, I think, but most of your VODs I don't see on the channel. Do you not retain any of your VODs for the MCA purposes? because I wanted to check out some more of your content, but I didn't see it, and I don't know. I figured that's I know that a lot of people do that because like it's easier just to. One, it's easier that way, and two, like the VODs just don't generally get a lot of traffic, right? So it's like the risk reward is just out of balance, even if you do not do a lot of DJ category does not have VODs? Really? What the hell, Twitch? I fell off the edge because I was going to hit that rail if I was stuck. Yeah, we're second. Look at me. I wasn't even paying attention. Let's get up to that 10 point. You jerk. They put that restriction on you and they make you sign up for it. Huh. I guess... I don't know. I won't put my foot in my mouth live. I don't see the reason for it, but... There's actually a lot of things I don't see the reason for, so... It's not surprising. Back up to 7 coins, though, pretty quick. That's nice. Alright, this is good. No! I did not need that piranha plant, though. That's very bad. I was gonna hopefully get a drift off of that guy. Give me some good. It's not it. No! I almost stole second, and then just got put right back in my place. Almost. It does sound stupid. I don't. Hopefully they revisit that soon. I hope. I don't know. Although I guess they're probably looking to have less data on that more right now because they put out the notice that they're going to restrict the highlights and uploads to 100 hours. I think it is. Which is just like annoying because I was actually trying to curate that and it kind of like really demotivated me. Like, I get it. Not many people watch those in the big picture. And my charge is that that's because the discoverability and the VOD player are trash. And they should fix those instead of getting rid of the storage, you know. But I don't know. Their VOD player is so bad. I'm sorry. It really is. I love Twitch. I do. It's just, but why have they not fixed that yet? Like, why? Because it's not a big enough part of their business, realistically, right? They're there for the live content. What is happening here? Am I still live? Okay. Screw my timing up, man. Somebody's got a bad network connection in our party. Come on, purple. Well, we missed out on the not mushroom, question mark blocks, but we got a little drift there. That's nice. And you know what? Drifting off non-NPCs is actually a lot more problematic. Oh, did I miss him? Damn. I could have sworn I was going to hit Luigi with that. Like, sworn it. Up and down. Doesn't make money, yeah. You are correct. Money is where it is all at. Let's get him. Got him. Oh, good. Just in time for the blue shell. Where'd the blue shell go? I swear to God, I saw one coming. He must have had a shell trailing I didn't see. Alright, let's try to... Damn, I need both of those. I wanted both of them. Luigi's actually really far up there, isn't he? We weren't catching RH03. Yes, I realized what that probably said. Money make the world go round, right? It does suck. Like, so much. But we don't talk on the subjects this screen. What do we want, chat? Let's just random. Just random. Anything fun happen today? Today was just a little bit of an editing day. I guess the fun part was that I got better at editing because of that commenter's intended challenge. They hadn't intended to make a challenge to make the content better, but I revisited the position of the captions and the effect because I didn't like the other effect where they were in the new location, and so I made my own that's more consistent with the the thematic concept of the channel, which is kind of the digital distortion. So the text will do a little bit more like a glitchy thing instead of like a little bounce. Hopefully people like it, we'll see. But either way, whether or not they like that effect, the point being that I learned how to make the effect and like make it portable better. That knowledge is the real value. Oh shit. Yeah. I saw that was gonna happen. A little too late. Alright, let's just practice on... Wee-hee! Nope. I haven't done any longer content really on YouTube as of yet. So originally, the concept was to focus on a Twitch stream. And so we don't actually get a chance to talk about it too much on the channel, but I mean the actual like core intended purpose of all of this is to actually build a community of like-minded, friendly people that love games and want to get better at it. That's actually the goal, is to make a community. Not the channel is the vehicle. In a way. So, but I was originally just going to make a Twitch channel. That was the primary objectivo. And then nobody showed up. Like I put a lot of thought and effort into like how, like, so the layout that you actually see right now, yes, is actually the layout I started with day one. Like I prepared that ahead of time. The frame for the chat and all that, which can be improved upon, are my own creation. And so I prepped all that stuff and I got everything ready. I even have sub-alert animations custom made. Like I made them. I custom made I learned how to animate in After Effects so I could make them. Not that I've had a use for them yet. And so I do what I do, and I started to grind and look for other places to generate interest. And YouTube was one of the ones that YouTube is one of the ones that I turned to, and the only one that has really had a strong stick to it so far. So that's why I've kind of actually focused my efforts there more and more lately. It's the hammer that goes in that gets the nail and all that. Or it's the nail that goes in that gets the hammer. Sorry. But shit, I was on the word that I thought. Either way, I haven't yet like deviated into creating more like it's like in maybe that transition phase, because YouTube was originally intended to be an advertising vehicle for the Twitch channel, as well as the other social medias, which did just awful. I need to get better about posting on them, but they don't do very well. But it's possible that like YouTube might actually end up looking like just a better vehicle in general. Like I'm assessing that right now, basically, like whether or not it needs to invert and like maybe Twitch needs to be like secondary to the YouTube. That would have to change a little bit how my streaming schedule is and the content I make is a little bit, probably, because if I'm focusing on longer YouTube form content, it's going to be harder, I think, to engage with chat. It's a lot, I think, probably easier to curate some of those moments that people expect from YouTube, like air quotes, like capital YouTube videos, if you're not thinking about the live component. But that kind of, then I'm not interacting with like the community, which is part of that component. So we'll figure it out. It's gonna be a thing. But that's a very long and actually indirect answer to the question of whether or not I make longer YouTube content, as to the intent being not yet, but maybe soon. I actually have storing the content, right? Damn. The videos is hard. Like, all content is impossible. It's just there's so much space that they take up. But I have saved all of my Hollow Knight content in its original, I can't see shit, like in its original quality. And I may choose to like revisit the VOD footage that I have on disc to like make something of a longer form YouTube video. You know, like compose like all the sessions, or maybe it'll be like episodic where I do like 5 of my streams and making like good feel for a single YouTube video. I don't know. I'm just thinking it through. But we're feeling it out. It's still very early, to be fair. The stream's first day was December 6th, when it was just a like a test stream, you know. In the grand scheme of things, we're not doing too well. But I'm glad to hear that that's how you found the content. Sorry I didn't respond to that earlier, Gilbert. I was rambling, you know. It's exciting to know that that's, I mean, it's good to know it works. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I actually don't even know, to be honest. I'm kind of just like doing my own thing, and like I haven't actually done too much research even into my competition or anything like that, just because like it doesn't matter. I'm just going to do my thing either way. At least it doesn't matter yet, right? When I get to the place where I'm like looking for specific ways I want to try to like hone the content or take from everybody else. I obviously I watch a lot of YouTube, but not YouTube, Twitch. Historically, like I'm not new to what a Twitch stream is. It's just in like the Hollow Knight, Elden Ring space, I guess, which is where I'm seeming to settle down for the moment. I was going somewhere with that. Where was I going with that? Hopefully it's coming back to me. Give me a second. I know. You can't help me. Nobody can help me. Lost cause. Why don't they ever... I feel like they don't ever end up stealing that first mushroom block. Is like everybody just get a free one on the first? And I've never noticed that. Well, I guess it found a target. That wasn't the target I had intended, but my red gel did find a target. I presume you're referring to some mouth sounds that I probably end up making, and that's good because they're, I think, largely involuntary. So. No! Turn harder. No, in the game? Oh, well. Those are also very good, though. They did a great job with, hey, in general, Nintendo like does their own thing also, and they do it very well. Like the cel-shaded, cartoon, comical, happy time vibes. I mean, fair enough. I wasn't doing particularly well anyways. You can have it. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Oh, God, I'm still trying to get a hold of that thought. It's like right there at the back of my... Because it was annoying just because I felt like I actually had something meaningful I wanted to say. Yeah, I kind of lost it. Which that does happen to me. Especially on chill streams. A little more spacey. You're talking about Twitch streaming though. And you, I think, had mentioned oh, me, that's what I was just gonna respond to. Is I do think, yeah, the YouTube streams are something I need to look into. at this point, given that that is getting more traction, maybe. Right? You know, I was never actually diagnosed with ADD as a kid, but kind of feel like I was supposed to be, actually. But I think I was too young for it. Like the big wave of diagnosis, I think, happened just after my generation aged out, as it were. They say we were normal adults after that point. But nobody's normal, so that's fine. That's what I'm learning more and more, is we're all just different versions of screwed up. This is a fun one. I actually don't get to do that often. I like the ones that's where you kind of have like the line of question mark blocks. Anybody can get to if they're paying attention. Did you have 2 defenses? You did. Can I get it? Oh no. That's like... I didn't even want to fight it at that point. Just accepted my shame. I missed both question mark blocks. It's just like... It's so embarrassing. I'm just getting trounced here. Everybody's ganging up on me all of a sudden. What's going on? Poor me. I mean, that wasn't against me personally, that everybody, but damn, I wanted that mushroom right there. I was going to use it. I had a purpose for that one. Ah, we lost. I wanted. Come here. Give me your boost. Fine. Alright, we'll hold on to this mushroom for this break in the wall right here. Damn it. We used it too early. Oh, he had a mushroom and got away from us. Are those guys using identical rides? They are. 2 Yoshis on identical mounts. Maybe they're friends. They're both in Japan currently. All people who cohabitate in Japan are currently friends. For the record, it is known. I want to play Yoshi Island. All right, this one, and then I take a break. This one, and then I gotta get some water. I actually don't have any liquids right now. But no, yeah, I love that. I mean, I do wish I had the option of turning the music off. It'd be nice. Nintendo, please. But I do love in general their music / sound effects / like the whole vibe that they combine into. Like, it just creates for like a really fun, casual atmosphere. Which some nights that's what you need, you know? Especially for good times with, you know, hanging out with friends. That's good. I'm glad this hit the spot for you as well, Jailbird. I also needed this today. Actually, in general, my goal is to make Friday evenings more chill vibes, more variety content. I actually, long term, would like to do a community night every other week, I think, on a Friday. We'll do like Jackbox and stuff, you know? I also do long-term want to put more live time in if I can get away. Eventually get to a place where I spend less time editing. Hopefully me getting better at editing means I will need less time to do it in the long run. Which is likely. I do not know how I did not take that banana peel off him, but I'm really happy about it. Who gets the red shell? Well, not him. He's got star. We'll let fate decide. Ah, too close. That'll work though. It's great. Oh, not in the sand! I'm stuck out in no man's land, man. Uncool. It was a big revelation for me, actually, just, I'm gonna say like 6 months ago when I finally figured out how OP multi-hopping could be in one of these drifts. And by that I mean it's like you can, you know, gotta swing your ass around a little bit. That's not great. We need like a mushroom or something here. We're SOL. Only Zach finished after us. Oh wait, I said, see, I get lost in thought. This game also is really dangerous because it hits that sort of like just one more vibe really hard. You know? This and Stardew Valley are the two games that are really dangerous, I think. When it comes to like that, just one more vibe, you know? Just one more day. Just one more race. Because they're so tightly packaged, you know, into like little quick doses. It couldn't get into Stardew. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, I know it's definitely not the type of thing for everybody. It's and I think maybe it sometimes has to be like in the right time in your life almost for you when you like, see, that's the thing. It's like, especially the place where I found Stardew, like I needed, like it was like sort of Zen, I guess. Like, and I don't really prescribe to Zen stuff or whatever, but like that word I think communicates like the thought that I'm trying to express, the concept. Just, you know, the idea of doing this repetitive task and like cultivating my little garden was a very nice outlet for some stress at that point in time. But I can definitely see how it would not be for everyone. Especially if it doesn't hit like a nostalgia vibe for you with like a Harvest Moon or anything like that, if you didn't play those before. For sure. Anyways, all right, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Grab some water and stuff. See you soon. And we're back. Put ourselves back in the queue immediately so that we're not just sitting here. I'm trying to think on some other games that I feel like would be a good crossover between, the platformer genre and, sorry, I know that I'm on the wrong scene. I'm working. Okay, cool. I was like, why is there no sound? Why is this no sound? I'm gonna have to put more serious thought. Cause like I feel like there's this like class of game that I'm forgetting that would be like perfect. I mean, I keep thinking of Fable 3, but that's just because I've been thinking about wanting to go back and replay Fable. I don't think it's fair to give us a recommendation for that reason, but I wish that they kept making those games. Those were great games. And if you have a PC nowadays, thankfully Xbox games are all Microsoft games are available on PC, so that's cool. So you can go back and do the Fable series. I have a very fond place in my heart for the Fable series, although that is largely, I'm sure, nostalgia in part. So each of the Fable stories are kind of isolated. Well, yeah, they're more or less isolated from each other. But the whole idea behind them is just like you start as a child and you progress the story of a hero to old age. You can actually choose to be like good or evil aligned in them. Fable 3 is, I don't remember when it came out. It's pretty old now, I think, though, even. I think, was that, that wasn't 360. Was it 360? I mean, it's available on Steam. Just curious if it was released for... Okay, yeah, it was a 360 release. Cool. It's not that old then. 2010? 2010. Oh god, I'm getting old. Chat. But yeah, no, it's so each one, yeah, they're sort of isolated. So I mean, if you like one, you don't even need to play them in sequence. I don't think there's necessarily value to playing them in sequence. If you just play 3, since it's newer and gonna have the most polished gameplay probably, and if you love it, you can go back and do 2 and 1. So they have the same kind of vibe to them, where it's just like you're usually born as an orphan, like I think in 3 or to a gypsy caravan or something like that. And then from there you go out and there's an element of choose your own adventure to it, but there are a couple of strong storylines. Like there isn't like, so with a game like Fallout, you have like kind of almost infinite deviation. It feels, there's factions to pick from, endings to choose. Like Fable, there's probably like a handful, maybe, if I remember correctly. But the reason that I'm thinking of it in relation is just because it does fit more of that like lighthearted vibe. So if that was the type of thing that you were feeling more in the mood for, yeah, it's a little bit. I think they're all cel shaded. They usually have some good comic relief built in. Gameplay isn't terribly complicated. It's not infinitely deep either, conversely. But it's a good time. And I'd have to imagine they're probably pretty affordable nowadays, honestly, given how old they are. Probably get a good deal on them in the Steam sale or whatnot. I wish there were more Fables as well. Like I wish they hadn't shelved the studio. Oh, also, completely opposite end. So like this is not in the like, maybe this is kind of like what you know already and maybe you like it. But a very good shooter. The entire Bioshock series. But if you're going to play, I mean, you could start with Infinite if you really wanted to, I suppose. It's going to be a cleaner experience. I don't know how tolerant you may be for the older graphic styles. I think the first one came out a substantial time ago now. But I do have a very also fond space for Bioshock. Although that's all not going to be lighthearted at all. So if you want the lighthearted, do not go that direction. That's a little bit more like kind of gritty. So it's Fable. The rec is just Fable. No plurality, no past tense, just Fable and uno, dos, or tres. They made 3 of them. You might as well start with the third, to be honest. But hey, I would just because like it's going to have more polish, right? And it's going to have more content. It had more investment into it and stuff. So see if you like the genre that way. I like Roma well enough. Actually been to Rome a couple times. Not for terribly long, but it's a pretty city. Architecture is very impressive to see in person. Especially once you like stop to consider how old it is. A lot of people that want to sell you things on the streets, though. I am a bit of an introvert by nature. And I get uncomfortable with the pushy streeter vendors you can find in a place like Rome. Like in very dense tourist spots, basically, you know, like the Trevi Fountain and things like that. They'll have like a lot of aggressive trinkets to be sold and things. God, we don't do this one very often, actually. I'm finding I hardly know this race. But it's because it's on the X-Pack, right? So it doesn't come up as often. I would imagine. It took me a while to actually figure out that these piranha plants actually give you a boost when they do their chomp. So you just actually want to maximize the chompage. I used to just like let it auto chomp, sort of. Can't see, can't see, can't see, can't see. I think that's the point, but felt it was worth saying. That's silly. Oh, I missed that shortcut. I needed that so bad. Well, we're done here. Still spot. I don't think Nintendo stuff is on Steam, unfortunately. No. Like there may be. I wonder if There are some like there may be some older packages that get like rebundled sometimes, but not generally, unfortunately. They kind of like to keep their Nintendo is a bit like Apple, right? They keep their ecosystem pretty self-contained if they have the option. It seems. Which I guess works for them, and it surely works for Apple. I'm not a fan of Apple, but spoiler alert. In part because I don't like being constrained by the ecosystem. And I guess historical bias because I am a gamer and, you know, Max didn't game well. But Nintendo has done a really good job carving out a niche for themselves with the casual gamer. Like the fact that their console is by default handheld portable, a self-contained unit with a screen, a fair bit cheaper by default than, you know, the other big consoles. And with like the motion control aspect built in for the whole like family vibe, friends and family hangout vibe, they carved out a pretty solid niche for themselves. I was kind of concerned for them a little bit in the early aughts, but they definitely figured their shit out. That's a bullet bill, I think, on our ass. That one got us. You know, I've been hit by red shells midair many a time, but I don't think I've ever actually managed to hit. Like, it feels like they always get deflected, such that I wonder. Oh no, that's bad. Ah, almost stuck it. A little early there. I'm just sucking out all kinds right now. Sometimes it's just not your race. Sometimes it's just not your race. Sometimes it's just not your race. Can we quit this one? I want to go next. All right, let's try to practice this. Missed it by a lot. Oh, that's awful. You got a lemon laptop, it sounds like. Yeah. And especially when it's supposed to, like, it feels worse when it's supposed to be like the good brand, right? Air quotes. Like, you hear anybody on Apple like, oh, it's such high quality. Who is it? Breaks just like everything. Sorry to tell you. And it gets viruses too. Although that's well known now. But there was like a decade, because of that slimy motherfucker in the fucking ads, that people just thought their Apple couldn't get a fucking virus. It was impossible. It's like, the reason your Mac isn't getting a virus is because it's been a small market share and people don't want to target the small market share, but it's just as vulnerable as a PC. And now they know, because they became a bigger market share, because that ad worked. It worked very well, I'm pretty sure. You probably know what I'm talking about. Why have I gotten so bad at the boosts? It's just a little late there now repeatedly. This one's kind of fun. The whole like vertical bit. There's another map similar that I actually prefer, but because there's a fun little shortcut. I hope I will get the chance to show you. In the pipes, the other one, it has the same kind of vertical vibe. That little U-turn bit right there, just different outcome. Or different track. Sorry. I'm holding on to this bomb. Now, let's see if we get somebody. That was bad. Bye-bye, Ed. Yeah, I can imagine. I can understand why you'd go back to Windows after that experience. And it's funny, it's sometimes how that just like... It's almost funny to imagine how certain people fall into certain like ecosystems as a result of those exact types of scenarios, right? Where they tried a product but they got a bad batch, and then they're you know, it rightfully soured on the product entirely. I mean, Taco Bell made me sick once and I didn't eat there for a fucking decade, right? Like, it's natural when you get screwed by a service to not go back. So it's just funny to imagine how, because it can go either way, right? Actually, I like a funny story could be with the lights that we have in the stream background there, where, I mean, I actually was, I think, I don't know what's happening actually, because I think maybe the wall's warped in the long run. But basically, my understanding was one of the lights had gone out because it just stopped functioning one day. The light series behind me, out of the blue, and I contacted the company, and actually they were great. They just like immediately shipped out a replacement set, like just bam, which was fantastic. It turned out like actually it wasn't anything wrong with the light. The connection between them had gotten broken, and it's happened again since. So I actually wonder if there's like a little bowing that happens in the wood of the wall that kind of presses on them a little bit that I didn't expect. Yeah, I felt actually really bad. But I feel kind of okay because like I really like the lights a lot, and because they are going to be in the feature in the stream background, I wanted to make sure they could be consistently available. So like I actually went ahead and just like I purchased a set at the same time as I reached out to the company about the issue, just to make sure, because like this was like literally 2 days before my first stream was set to go live, and I'm like I wanted those to be working, or maybe it was like 4 days, I don't know. Either way, it was very close. They both actually got here the same day, which is kind of amazing, you know, customer service story, and on time. But like I could easily, like at that exact moment after like the day I realized that they were broken, like I was so sour on the company. Like if their customer service had been poorer, I could have seen myself being with a very different outcome, if that makes sense. And like, but that would be a permanent, you know, like feature almost of my mentality in regards to like this company and their products, right? It's funny, is all I'm saying. Don't know where I was going with that. But you can expect those types of idle musings on Friday nights. Well, that's actually kind of, I don't know, personally, I kind of enjoy those streams. as a viewer, when like it's kind of just hanging out with a streamer shooting shit about random crap. I don't think it's for everybody. I think actually it's not for most people. I think I'm a not that maybe. But I'm okay with that. In general. You have to get okay with that early in life, right? Oh, I guess you don't have to, but if you don't, you're gonna have a really hard time. Although, if I'm honest, I learned it slower than I would like to admit. Yeah. That was tangentially related. But the thought struck me. I was reminded of the thought. We're all broken in our own way, but also like we're all making it up too. This is the thought was that I had this realization when I started managing. So in my last like year and a half, almost 2 years of my career, I was a manager of an engineering team, and I hated it. But what I had eventually realized, and what really helped a lot, was the realization that everybody else was also just making it the fuck up as they were going along. Like before that, I had actually had the expectation that like management and leadership in general was well planned, you know, strategized, considered. Like everybody else had their shit together, and it was just me that was like struggling really hard about it, you know? But actually becoming a manager finally forced that realization on me. Like, nope, they're all just fucking making it up. All of them. Even the CEO of every goddamn company. Like, there's different degrees, right? Like, some people will have their charts and their plans, but when it comes down to it, they're still flying by the seat of their pants every day. And that realization gave me some comfort. And I think it ties into the notion that we're all kind of quirky, broken, unique, whatever you want to call us, in our own ways. It's so an interesting thing is that I don't actually spend a lot of time verbalizing the thoughts that I have. I have a lot of thoughts. I am not doing well in this race for one, but a bit of a thinker, honestly. Like I spend a lot of time actually kind of like just standing outside, like looking off into the distance, pondering. But I don't actually have cause to like sit there and enunciate them in a very sequential, logical order. And doing it while trying not to screw up with the races. I'm struggle busting at the moment. I'll say that much. Because I was trying to touch on it to a deeper thought, and not exactly happy with the way I was expressing it. Can I like shortcut? Yeah, I think that's a little faster. You can force it to go through the grass a bit. This is so hard to use accurately. If you didn't know the like that infinite It's an 8, right? It's like their logo, but it looks like an Infinity logo to me. Item is just like all the things. You use the one directly in front of the vehicle when you pull the trigger, but gosh, is that hard to do while you're racing. I just like stole 3 places though. I didn't earn that spot. It was handed to me. The reason I'm stumbling so much on my words right now is because we're touching on some very real topics of conversation that I intend to have with the stream at some point in time, but like don't want to have right now. Life story, origin story type of things, right? You know, like how we got here. But I don't want to go into that story tonight, so that's why I'm hemming and hawing about what I'm saying and when I'm saying it. Sorry. Sure, it makes it look like I'm very indecisive. The end of my tenure as an engineering manager was voluntary on my part, but brought on by great duress. Not internal duress. My anxiety and all that shit with you. I basically burned out like nobody's business. It's part of the reason why we got this stream is because I was unemployed and needing something to do. Well, I'm a homemaker. It's a profession. Uh-oh. Yeah, couldn't get through that spot. For the moment, that is. I might go back to being an engineer. I actually don't really want to go back to being a software engineer, to be honest. I definitely don't want to go back to being a manager ever. That much is for sure. I did not do managing particularly well. Everybody felt I did well, but I knew I wasn't doing well. Wide turn. Well, good time to have a star power, though. Let's go. Can make up some ground here. I need to say, actually, it is my hope that the channel kicks off and I don't have to go back to doing either. I just noticed that I was holding my mouth open. Along that line, Jesus, I can't seem to hit that curve today. Along that line, I've, let's go for it. Yeah! Jumped it. Noticed just recently how much motion is in my, like, neck and shoulders while I'm gaming, especially in Hollow Knight. Because the shorts, and it's actually kind of bothering me. Because if you watch the shorts, you can kind of see me like jerk my head a little bit, and whatnot with the big motions that I'm trying to convey to the game, as it were, right? Like it's going to help. Kind of that same way where you can, you try to crane your neck to look down in a video game sometimes, something like that. Like that's going to help. Yeah, sure. Oh, apparently this one is popular. I am just a guy. This is the truth of it. I'm shocked. Rainbow Road won. Such an unlikely outcome for that. I do enjoy it though, so it's fine. I did the Wii version a fair bit as well. Still too damn slow. When he raises his hand up right before the numero uno, that exact moment, there's a chance to boost. You can start holding on the gas. I like this one. Seems I still remember it pretty well. Not as big a fan of the fireballs, to be honest. And there are worse items, but I just want to bail on the shells and get some more boost. Rude. You gotta love it when the blue shell's not for you, though. Why are they putting the red shells backwards? I just realized. Man, I'm just getting hosed. Wait, was it the first time? Yeah, it was the first time, wasn't it? It's not that unlucky, but I'm like 8th. It feels bad to get stolen from me. You know what I'm saying? Take it from the first place. Oh, man. I don't want that blue shell. I have no chance of getting first. I don't want to fight for first. I want to fight for like third, maybe. Please no lightning bolt. Please no lightning bolt. Now, lightning. Somebody? Never lucky. Oh no! I actually punted so hard right there. I screwed up the momentum on the drift. And I was gonna have a tough time bringing the front back around. Well darn. High roll circuit, please. This one's fun. I think I might actually eventually look at replacing this desk with something that's not glass. So then when I knock something over small, it doesn't make that loud of a sound for you guys in the microphone. I've had this desk. I know you guys can't really see it, but I've had this desk since like 20? 19, 20. So that, yeah. It's an old desk now. You're entitled to a new desk at least once every 2 decades, right? Surely. Go ahead to bed. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging with me, Jello Bird. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night's rest and a good weekend. If I don't see you again before next week. Next scheduled stream be Monday morning. Might see you tomorrow though, maybe. You are certainly welcome. Have a good night. Oh, that wasn't great. That also wasn't great. I wanted to be drifting for that boost. Dude! You villain. Alright, we got a lot of work to do. Make sure we get the double question mark block this time. Alright, avoid the fireballs, hopefully. Cut through the grass. Now we're back into the contention. Let's go. No, I should have got the hell out of dodge. Shortcut me. Throw that at first place. Hopefully get some. Probably not though. Try again. And again. I actually should have saved that one for defense. Shit. Oh, we're done here. We're actually done here. Shit. That feels bad. It's fair play. Just feels bad. You gotta love the blue shell hitting 11th place as they cross the finish line. That is just amazing. All right. We got a couple more races in us before we call it a night, chat. I don't think I've heard Cupcake come home just yet, actually, so dinner's not here. So you got nowhere else to be just yet. But actually, fantastic news, chat, is that if I am not mistaken, this has been one single stream session. No interruptions, almost no drop frames. That is what I wanted to have happen. There we go, finally. Don't do this one very often either. That's bad. That's kind of whole. I didn't learn this map well enough to know how deep that curve went. I thought we went a little deeper. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to respawn in time. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I thought that was a shortcut. Goddamn. Pretty sure there's a curb there, making it inaccessible for me. Check. IG curve. Anybody I can drift off of? Nope. Banana peel was actually really close. Probably actually should have just held on to that ring. Ooh. Of banana peels, I meant. As defense. Or something like this. The shield is broken, though. It's bad. I firmly believe in throwing red shells at first or second. We'll take third. I don't think we got lucky and hit anybody with a red shell, though. But I'm not going to be satisfied with third. Throw it at first or second. Can we get a Thwomp Ruins in the house? Bye. Hey, let's go. All right. Got a couple more races in the chat. I think I just said that, though. All right, let's try to remember. I actually have not yet fully exploited the value of that shortcut there. You can see it at the top left of our screen right now. I need to find a mushroom so I can exploit that in one of these laps. Damn, I actually didn't mean to go for that block. I wanted to get right back. I do like the paragliders. Like, as an addition to the game, I kind of felt like it was dissipated. Because they weren't in the... Were they in the Wii version, actually? Maybe they were introduced in the Wii. It's a fun one. Got him. Getting them coins. Boost them in. Saving this one. No! Why would you ruin that for me? I'm sad, chat. Yours gonna be clean too. Jerks, am I right? Well, we're taking ninth. I had the mushroom. I saved the mushroom for the jump. And then they just hit me with a show. Feels bad, man. Please don't. No, don't vote for Baby Park. Where did you? What was the name? Is Ray still here? Did Ray bring this upon us? Ray, did you curse us with the Baby Park? Are you in here voting? I just, of course, but no, that's bad odds. That's really bad odds. Please, please, Freaking Baby Park, man. All right. We go right, chat. We go right. Tiny booster boost. Missed him. Oh, you jerks. Yeah, I punted there. Oh, that'll help a little. Shucks, I wanted the rest of his mushrooms actually. Well, this is all we're getting. Oh, I couldn't see it. If we don't hit that banana peel, we maybe get like 4th or 3rd. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe 5th. Baby Park. What are you gonna do? I actually haven't played Moo Moo Meadows in a while. Although I think I'm happy with any of these, actually. The only incorrect choice here would be random. Somebody tell that guy. I actually do enjoy this one. But I also enjoyed the N64 map, so... Now that they're identical. I actually am very much in favor of like the small little tweaks that they've made to the maps. They've kept like them true in faith, but not... They're not perfectly identical to their original the old version counterparts. Give me something big. Oh! Can't give me a banana peel from in front of you. Uh-oh. $8 coins. Okay, if you want those two, I'll take these. 10 coins. Let's go. Can't see shit though. Come on, boost me.
Yeah, let's go.
Uh-oh. Whoa, first is like there? Jesus. Damn, I had to let go over. I was going off the track. I needed to get a little bit more out of that, though. Well, let's go for the shortcut, I guess. That's not enough. Oh my gosh. We lost a place because we touched the dirt. Still punished. Oh, it was sloppy. Yeah, sure. Alright, we'll make this probably the second to last race, chat. Because I don't want this course to be my last one. But I'm about to wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out, chat. I appreciate it. Next scheduled stream is going to be Monday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We'll probably... It will be either Hollow Knight or Elden Ring. Actually might come down to which I need more content from, to be honest. We'll see. I have some editing I gotta do tomorrow. I got a lot of editing actually I gotta do tomorrow. So, which does make the idea of a tomorrow stream pretty thin, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Maudie. I said Morty for a bit. Well, you see a fan of Rick and Morty? Nope, just Maudie. Now. That's better. In case you can't tell, chat, I do enjoy the power slides a lot. I like my boosts. I do wonder sometimes if I actually be a better racer if I just gave up on power sliding entirely and did boring things, but then I'd be boring. There's times where I end up going very wide that I realize might be actually a total loss of time. Let's hold on to this mushroom for the waterfall, shall we? Hell yeah. Shield is broken. Again. Turn harder. Spiteful red shell. How dare you be able to take the shortcut and I can't. Worth. Totally worth. As long as I don't lose these to like a lightning bolt. Good, dude, good, good. I was hoping I missed that. Mushrooms, good. Okay, one more. Take it. Oh, it's a bomb! The bomb! Oh, no. I didn't see it coming. I was hoping I'd get him with those red shells. Jump me a place. Alright. Any of these worthy of being our last map? I enjoy me a Royal Raceway. So do other people, it would seem. Looks like we're going to finish this stream with only 124 dropped frames to network out of 2 million some. Let's go. Well, maybe it's like they fixed it with the maintenance thing. Take it. That's what we want. All right. This is the last one in chat. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Been a good time. Hopefully you had a good time. I know it's not our normal content, but that's okay. Sometimes a little variety is a good thing. And I was here for just a chill night, hanging out with y'all. I missed that. I was too busy talking. The chin waggle. That's what it was I was trying to remember there. The chin waggle. Thank you. Damn. I almost got all the way around. I could have sworn I was going to respawn in time. This is actually no bueno. There's no getting around that, I don't think. Not on the left, I mean. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, let's go. Is it long enough? It's not long enough. Shit. Save this mushroom, hopefully, for this corner. And likewise, value. Big boost. Again. Damn it. Oh, he went out of his way for that, too. Ah. Well, at least I got one. I didn't want to give up my red shell to one of those banana peels. Oh, feels bad. This is not the end that we wanted. Chat. Give me something great. I'll take this. No bueno. Oh, that wasn't. No, that was. Okay. The music was delayed a bit. I did the thing again where it was round 2 of 3, lap 2 of 3, and I thought I was done. I mean, one more wouldn't be the worst, especially if it was Rainbow Road, right? Or TK Jungle. I'd be fine with that. We could do just like one more, chat. Told you this game is like the worst for that. Well, this one at Stardew Valley. Just the one more problem. Okay, I'm pretty sure I haven't heard Cupcake come home just yet. We got time. What will it be? Only 3 for Rainbow Road. I hope the mic doesn't pick that up. My stomach is grumbling. It probably does, honestly. It's a good mic. Oh. It's a 200. I see. Wasn't exactly what I meant to sign up for on my last one, but yeah, let's go. All chaos. Let's fucking go. Me and baby both had the same problem. You can't just like throw somebody into 200 out of for a bunch of fuck 150s. It's just like wrong. All of my muscle memory's wrong for this. It's been a while. I haven't seen a squid on my hotbar for the longest time. Did you get him? Give me item. Give me item. That's all I want. No, I actually really needed that mushroom. I had very specific plans for that specific mushroom. I was gonna hook that corner really tight, but I needed that mushroom to do it. Oh, I was gonna finish third, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but it could be Ninja Hideaway, chat. It could be Ninja Hideaway. This is one of my favorite. Why are you all voting for Cloud Top Cruise? What is wrong with you people? See, look, everybody's peacing out because these guys are voting for Cloud Top Cruise. Lunatics. The lunatics, chat, I say. Alright. Actually, my last one, though. Like, even if I finish last, I'm calling it. And it looks like it was... Well, Hot Rod's got a little better there at the end. Come on, come on. No. You win some, you lose some, chat. You win some, you lose some. It was this 150 though? That was actually the bigger thing that I really felt weird to leave off on a 200 crazy match. Yeah, okay. The lightning on these pads always gets me. Like, I felt like it was going to be done. I really did. I was like, so confident. I guess I should just stop being greedy, huh? Oh, you jerk. That was uncalled for. Oh, a blue shell. That's not going to help me any. That kind of does. Too much awesomeness, not enough space. Everybody spun out. Got it. Yeah, we'll take that. I missed them. Take the right side this time for funsies. Yeah, you want to throw fireballs at me? Oh, I hate the red shell. Shit. He's right on our ass, isn't he? Don't screw it up. No, I almost heard it. So close. So very close. I bet you actually, if I had spaced those mushrooms out a little bit better, I would have had it. Oh well, shucks. Top 3 is a good finish. We'll call that one a night. Sorry, hold on. I want to make sure I get back out of the group before it starts a new one. Don't want to leave them one player shy if I can help it. Well, I mean, because hopefully somebody will step in to fill my spot before it goes. All right, that's it for me tonight, chat. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you've made it to this place in the stream and you're not following, please consider following. I'd appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to our goal of 50. 50 is when they let us become an affiliate, or put in the application at least. And that's it for me, though. Maybe we see you tomorrow, maybe not. Probably not if I'm honest. I have a lot I need doing, but there's a chance. If not, see you Monday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. See you, chat.
Swagged out like she Barbie shopping. Fashionably late, tardy option. Nice, still young, and I'm hardly stopping. DJ got my turn up on. Where I turn up at, might turn up wrong. Everybody in the house make it bounce tonight.